Okay, going into Game 7 of the KCM Race Wars, it looks like this particular Race Wars is going to come down to the absolute wire. So far, Shuttle been playing absolutely insane, but we're going to be going to Shuttle versus effOrt. It's going to be on Luna. Luna, again, another really weird map. I love that we have all these interesting and non-standard maps in this map pool. Luna, again, kind of the underscored idea is that it's hard to take a third base. In the top right-hand corner, Shuttle, been playing absolutely excellently so far. Purple Protoss. Let's see if he can beat up on the brown Zerg, which is going to be effOrt up in the top left. So the third base is a little bit difficult to take on this map because all of these inner bases don't have gases. They're all mineral only. All the cardinal direction bases. So in order to get more gas, you have to go to another main or natural. And that can be very difficult in terms of just trying to establish the middle of the map and trying to get into the late game. For Zerg, it's actually not so bad in ZVP just because you can go for that normal far away third and then take the free fourth and just kind of defend from there. As Protoss, it becomes a little bit more difficult because you're kind of forced to take this mineral only third, and as a result you don't have as much gas for things like High Templar, you don't have as much gas for things like getting those late game reavers, but you can still actually invest into much heavier gateway armies, go for a very strong 3-base gateway army. Looks like we are going to be seeing the gate first come out from Shuttle, so a little bit different from what he's been doing in the last couple of games. He's actually going to be going for a bit more of an aggressive build to go ahead and get a couple of units out. Looks like actually might be double gateway, so very aggressive coming out from Shuttle early on. But effOrt is playing safe. He went for that 10 overpull, or sorry, for that 9 overpull. So he's going to be in a pretty good spot to defend any pressure coming his way, but still, 10 pull is not the counter to this pressure as much as you would think so. You would think it's the absolute best hard counter. Unfortunately, you still have to deal with these zealots early on, and it can become very difficult for you. You still have to spend a lot of larva on the lings early on and micro very well to deal with the multitasking of the Protoss player. It can be very annoying. And oh wow, even on a pylon block coming out right now, so just overall, Shuttle's just trying to be super annoying, but maybe an overinvestment to minerals there because he really wants to make sure that he can get his natural up at some point, but it's a little bit strange for him right now. Actually, we're going to be seeing a hatch, a macro hatch, so this is very weird so far by effOrt. He's going to be taking the macro hatch instead of just going ahead and taking the third base, and that might be a problem for him. He does manage to scout this out, but the wall off is really nice from Shuttle. Shuttle's going to be able to survive for now and push this back. And third hatch coming down now at the natural proper. Very strange coming out from effOrt, but looks like maybe effOrt will follow up with, since he knows his opponent didn't go for the Forge Fast Expand, he's okay with just sitting on 2 bases. It's one less place that he has to worry about, and behind this he can just go ahead and focus on getting his tech up. He can maybe go for very fast speedlings to deny the natural for an extended period of time. He can go for drop play, potential very quick drop play or very fast muta play, and there's not a whole lot that can actually be done about this. These 2 gates have not really paid off for Shuttle so far. He's going to have to find a timing a little bit later to get damage done, but right now effOrt is just keeping a hawk's eye on that natural, making sure that those zealots don't come out and start attacking him. Because he's got this macro hatch out in the front though, it's going to allow him to very quickly put down a sunken out in the front, which will allow him to defend a little bit better, but he needs to go down right now before this pressure starts really ramping up. It's going to be the Robo follow-up, which is really nice to see. Robos are a very good follow-up to early gateway pressure, and they allow you to go ahead and go into potential reaver drops, potentially other devastating things that will allow you to go ahead and get up to your tier 2. But oh my gosh, wait, are these zealots actually just going to be able to walk up the ramp? Okay, they do turn around, luckily. The biggest problem that you face here is if the zealots can get up the ramp, they can put 2 zealots on the ramp and just block that forever. But oh wow, yeah, see, this is what I'm talking about. Very good block on the ramp, prevents the lings from actually getting good surface area on them, and 5 zealots in the main, a couple more zealots even being built back in the natural over here, and this is going to have to be god tier micro coming out from effOrt in order to actually defend this, but he keeps getting choked up in this middle line, not quite getting on top of these zealots the way that he would like to, and the micro so far from Shuttle has been absolutely excellent. Look at this, again, just abusing these chokes to their absolute maximum, and it's impossible to get good surface area on these zealots. Finally getting a pretty good surround. That was actually very nice from effOrt, and he's going to be able to kill off the rest of these. He's already making Hydra, so this is going to be a follow-up bust, knowing his opponent still hasn't gotten that natural, still hasn't gotten any significant tech up, so he's going to just go ahead and move out across the map now and start getting very aggressive. And it is going to be those Reaver drops coming out, but is it going to be enough to actually defend against the pressure that might be coming across the map pretty soon? I'm not very sure if that was maybe an overcommitment to those zealots, not getting enough damage done with them. Still, a couple lings coming out across the map. They're going to be just scouting at the front, seeing what's going on. 5 of these zealots out in front. Oh, freeze surround on that zealot is going to get tons of damage on that. Not quite the kill, but still plenty of damage. And now with the Hydralisk going to be able to quickly whittle away these forces and start pushing up that ramp. But with the Reaver incoming, this pressure isn't going to last forever, and behind this effort already knows that he needs to go ahead and get his economy up. That's the most important thing. Focusing too heavily on units early on as a Zerg player can be sheer death, so you have to make sure that you're being a little bit safe, you're not throwing away too many units early on. And here comes the Shuttle. Is it going to get the Reaver getting a very nice Scarab hit? And that's going to push away this pressure for now. Very nicely done. And actually, effOrt's in a little bit of trouble now because he did lose a lot of units in that exchange, now down by 15 supply. So he's going to have to try really hard to snipe the Shuttle as it moves out across the map. But, oh, is he going to get the map? Oh, are you kidding me? Okay, no, he doesn't quite get it, but he is going to get the snipe on the Reaver and the Shuttle. Wow, okay, so fantastic position for effOrt now. Even though he was in a lot of trouble there, he managed to even up the supplies now. Well, even up the advantage here. And with this one second at the front, he's going to be perfectly fine. Beautiful play coming out from him. He still needs to go ahead and start getting ready for that lair tech, getting more drones into his natural. Once he gets to that position, he'll be in a fantastic spot, but he wants to go yet again on the offensive, see what he can do with the small number of Hydras, and just try to prevent Shuttle from getting this natural up. And this is one of the weirder games that we've seen just because things just aren't normal, and effOrt so far playing very well under the pressure, but Shuttle is also one that is very comfortable under pressure, very comfortable doing a little bit non-standard things. So it looks like it's just going to be pure Hydra production from here. effOrt not really worrying about droning up at this particular point in time. He wants to make sure that he has a very big standing army so that he can continually prevent this natural from going down. And I love that he's continuing to put this pressure on, even in the face of potential drop play. He's even got a couple of Hydra scouting out the top of the map, but they moved out just in time for the Shuttle to sneak by, and this may be problematic for him. He's going to have to abandon his main, but luckily he does have some units in position. He does have the Overlords in position to scout this out, so he knows this is coming. I like this positioning so far. The positioning for the Shuttle is actually in such a place where the drones couldn't actually get out for free, but the Reaver goes down for free, and the Shuttle's going to walk away and just leave it behind like someone abandoning somebody on the side of the road. Abandoning that poor Reaver on the side of the road. So sad. But no natural for Shuttle. Still, Shuttle's in a weird position where he doesn't have a natural. He has lost 2 Reavers for free. And effOrt is just prepared at every single turn. He always has units in position to deal with any potential pressure coming in. And I think at this point it's pretty much an all-in from Shuttle. He's just basically going to have to build up a ton of units and try to push out across the map, but falling further and further behind in the economy and the tech, it's going to be a little bit difficult for him. This one Hydra managed to find us out. Look at the spread of Hydras. It's actually insane from effOrt. Looking for any units that might come out across the map, but here comes another big push that's going to be coming out across the map for Shuttle. He's going to try to use this pressure maybe to take an expansion, but with this many Hydras out on the map, 2 subgroups, and even more building back in his base, he's going to be in fantastic position to go ahead and start pushing this out. Man, he just really wants that Shuttle so much. That Shuttle's so low, honestly, that it's not going to do all that much good, even with the Reaver inside. It's so weak and so susceptible to being sniped. But here comes the Reaver out right now. effOrt needs a split. Whoa! What a beautiful split. That was actually really nice. A lot of Hydras going down for free, though, so that's not ideal. Here we go. Okay. So he's going to build a new Shuttle. It's going to have both the Reavers in it. And with this now, with the double Reavers in the Shuttle, he's going to be in a pretty fantastic spot to go ahead and push out across the map and start putting some real pressure on effOrt. But effOrt's got his lair tag now. He's got his Spire, and he's got tons of money coming his way. He's actually going to be going for a counterattack behind this, maybe? At the very least, just trying to cancel the potential for a natural base, maybe even going all the way into the main. But this is a huge commitment of Hydras. I'm a little bit worried that this might have been a little bit foolish from effOrt. He needs to make sure he splits these Hydras perfectly. He's going to try to snipe the Shuttle, because without the Shuttle, there really isn't a lot of pressure out on the map, but not quite. One hit away, but again, this is a very weak Shuttle. It's very easy to snipe in later portions of the game. If it gets out of position even a little bit, it's gonna be very easy to snipe, very easy to kill off. And so far this has been kind of a weird game, but there's been so much that's been killed off. Oh, he snipes the double Reaver! He snipes the Shuttle yet again. effOrt, every single time it looks like he's overcommitted and maybe dead, he comes up with these crazy flanks and picks off the Shuttle. So again, another Shuttle going down, another 2 Reavers going down, and every single time Shuttle wants to start pushing out across the map and start getting actual pressure, he just can't do it because effOrt is just on top of his positioning with these Hydras, and even killing off a couple of Dragoons for free. They're going to try to kite down to this Reaver to try to help it out, but the Mutalisks are out, and what is here for Shuttle? Shuttle's not going to be able to deal with the Mutalisk pressure because the Mutalisks are just going to be absolutely crazy. Even with the number of Dragoons out, it's just going to force him to sit back for basically the rest of the game. And now these Shuttles are absolutely worthless because with the potential of Scourge, there's the GG. He just immediately knows it's over. And finally, effOrt ending Shuttle's reign of terror.